Great gardening. A brand new day for a brand new start with great gardening in our love garden with seeds of love and healing and prosperity and planet and fertile soil. Yes, we're going to do some good energy reading today. And that energy that we will read and pick up as impacts will be of the earth. Because for what is happening right now, there is much needed clarity and response to hearing what the earth has to say to us as inhabitants of the earth and what it is that we can do to bring balance and restore this beautiful garden that the Most High has given to us every day of our life that we wake up. The sun shines, give us nourishment that we need as far as our energy goes, to give us a awakening to be lively, right? To get our day going. And some of us who are nocturnal, we know that the moon gives us a calming sense of peace within ourselves as we go into that supposed darkness and we relax, right? So let's get some help from the motherboard on what the earth is saying to us as far as the auric field, right? We're going to use our chakra color wheel to see what the earth has to say about what we need to hear. So, the color on the wheel that the earth is speaking to us through is yellow. I can't make this up. I wish you could see it. That's where the pointer is on the yellow. Ironic. Okay, so that is the third chakra. And the flower for that is the sunflower. The sunflower restores youth and innocence, fun and play, liveliness, pleasure, bringing life to the child within us, directing us toward purpose and positive thought, joy, humor, gives us the ability to think and reason, to gather strength and power from deep within. Okay, so that is the solar plexus chakra. Respond to the color yellow. It is located above the navel in the breastbone area. If you are experiencing low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and or diminished willpower, bring home some yellow flowers to enhance the chakra flow to your solar plexus. Look at black-eyed Susans, daffodils, sunflowers, and other yellow flowers to build self-esteem and a sense of confidence in your daily life when trying to break a habit. Enhance your willpower and desire to succeed by placing yellow flowers in places where you will see them often. So, within that, for the reading of the earth, with the yellow being liveliness, energetic, that feeling that's deep within all of us, that connection to Mother Earth. Is saying these are the times that we should be living in liveliness, in a childlike innocence, without being immature. Because we know that we are still children of the Most High. In the Most High, God wants what's best for all of his children, regardless to those who may be atheists, are not believing in a higher power that created life, we know that there's no way that any one man or human has ever replicated the earth. So we know that there's a higher power beyond. And the earth is the daughter of the Most High. And the Most High God says that He wants His daughter to feel like she is respected. He wants His daughter to feel like she is loved because He knows that that's what He created her for. You see, there's things that will be removed, but the foundation that the earth is built on is immovable. And when we get into the color yellow that the earth is speaking to us right now, there's no coincidences in all of our doings. We're responsiveness, we're energy in motion, and the earth is our playground, right? There's multiple things that people do upon the face of this earth to gain pleasure. And within that, we can see that we're using everything that the earth provide for that pleasure, right? So while we're digging into the earth and taking out all of those precious jewels, we should be honorable to her. We should be grateful for what it is that the earth provides, right? And I know that within this society that we're living in, right now the earth is going through major changes and transformations, as we can see, with water returning to places where it has not been in thousands or even centuries of years, right? And we're seeing catastrophic changes with mudslides happening in places, as well as tsunamis. These are all things that the earth can do upon itself. And also, we know as intelligent beings that mankind has made devices that can help alter those things upon the earth. So we need to be aware of the differences between the two and know that whatever changes the earth goes through is only beneficial to healing and repairing itself from all of the damage that we have done as inhabitants of the earth. And in that carnal nature, it is a massive destruction with building up and tearing down what it is that we take outside of the earth and use for our pleasures, our joys, and some of those things that also brings us pain. What we create from what we take from the earth. But within this energy, we need to know that the earth is not out to get us. Actually, the earth turns full throughout all seasons. Currently, we're in the winter season, and we just got through the deep freeze. But what I see is still life, and I see it being evergreen, right? We have some plants that only respond and grow well in the cold weather. And we can see that being displayed through these holidays that we just got through with Christmas trees. They're evergreen. They survive the coldest of winters. We see them being covered with snow, but yet and still there's life within. And within this energy read of the third chakra of the earth speaking out for us to have confidence, high self-esteem, and willpower. What we can do about that. We may not be able to change the will of the Most High, but we do have individual choice to be better humans upon the face of the earth, regardless to all of the titles that we take and put upon ourselves, whether we want to be animal-like in nature or technological creatures or even beastly in mode. We know that the earth will still provide. And as I go through transitions myself, I know that the earth speaks out to me and says, well done for speaking in my honor. Because just as I am able to be planted in, so are you. So use the energy that I give to you in all things in nature. And let that be the seeds of love that's planted in your garden, Mama Raven, is what Mother Earth told to me. And with that, I will give abundantly what seeds have been planted in me in goodness. And I will weed out those things that are no longer needed in my garden. And that's reflective of everything that the earth has the ability to do, right? Because we see that there is no place that as human beings upon this face of the earth, inside of this living, where we can hide any of our distortiveness. The oceans and the seas are being polluted every day. There's tons of garbage there. And on the land, there's death and disease that's caused by our hand. We're filling cities to capacity and also in mental anguish because of what we create when we think we're creating a better living upon the face of the earth. But the earth wants us to know in revealing that the color or the third chakra, yellow, is what's speaking out, what we need healing through. Today, in that, whatever you can do, find a flower that has the color yellow. Give that to someone that you love. Give it back to the earth in reverence to all that she has given. And upon doing so, be grateful that you still have light in order to do so. It's in these times we know that so many have become desolate because of what they think they're lacking in these days that are supposed to be holy. And they get down on their luck and their childlike innocence they can't find anymore because they're too embedded in being an adult, myself included. So the earth is speaking out. We don't have to be immature, but don't forget those childhood dreams of peace and tranquility and happiness upon the face of the earth. And collectively, we can work together towards that to achieve it. It's much more that we can offer to one another than money, material things, and goods. We know that, yes, we do need some of those things to help protect us from the elements because we're vulnerable to some of those elements. And in that vulnerability, we may have created some fears that make us think that the earth is really out to get us. But in actuality, none of that is true because everything that we have in this, what we call life, comes from the earth. So we're going to go into seeing what the earth wants to say with energy through the cards. Mixed up. Because when we're tilling the land, you have to go up and over. You have to get it turned over for your seeds to be planted so that they can grow rightfully, so that you can nourish them. Got to get our hands dirty because that's what we had before we started inventing things that help make life easy, right? Before we knew what jewels is inside of the earth that could help benefit us, right? We got to get into the dirt with our raw hands. We had to dig deep into it. We were planted inside the earth. Off the top, we're going to go up and over. Some things may reveal themselves and some things may not. Today is December 28, 2022. And it's not too far before we go into the new year. In the start of that, many people will have New Year's resolutions. They will want to do away with some old things, clear out their space, their energy fields, and auras from what has hurt them, what they didn't need to be, or what has served its purpose and must move on. And we're just going to let the earth speak through me, through these cards, and I'll say what it is that I see the earth is saying. Up and over, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We know that Pentacles represents abundance. The number 9 is a completion and Godship, right? But it's in reverse. So that we know it means we have been using our Godship in a reverse way that has caused a lot of hurt and pain to the earth. And it's rapidly multiplying because of our desires, right? Pentacles. See that? It's diamonds, blood diamonds. That's in reverse. Lots of hurt, lots of pain. Diamonds are forever. And so is the pain behind getting them. Because what we see upon the face of the earth is that so many young brothers and sisters will kill one another for those diamonds, the pinnacle. That's why the earth say it's in reverse. Why must we hurt one another for what it is that she gives to us freely with no cost? The only thing we had to do, like I said, was dig into the earth with our hands and pull those things up. But like that, the 9 of Pentacles in our guardship. We go reversed on that. The 2 of Wands in reverse. And when I think about what it is that this 2 of Wands in reverse speaks to me through the earth energy, is there were 2 forces that were magical that the earth gave the ability to go forward and multiply and fruitfully. But somehow those energies got in reverse. And we can see that when magic is reversed and out of control, that some things will go astray. People may get caught up in the middle and be hurt, but we know that we can reverse all of that if we plant those seeds of love, righteousness, and on the open face without being turned over is temperance. In reverse, because we get angry, right? So the energy of the earth picks up on that because we're losing our temperance. No one has time to understand one another. We all want it now. We want it like J.G. Wentworth, right? Whatever it is that comes up out of the earth. But I can hear Mama Earth saying, even though your temperance, my children, are in reverse, hold on. We have some seeding to do. We have some fertilization to do so that we can get these things back in the upright. Because that is the same exact thing that caused us to act irrationally with not being able to have control over our tempers and be tranquil in this garden called earth that the Most High is given to us all. And on the up and over, we have the Seven of Wands. Biblically, the seven represents completion, wholeness. When the Most High God of the Bible, King James Version, in the book of Genesis, was creating everything from out of the darkness over the face of the water as the word. The 7 days rested. So this is an upright position. This has been a week-long event of us in celebration with all of those holy days, right? Hanukkah, Christmas, Yom Kippur, Kwanzaa, and all of those who traditionally supposed to love the Most High. He said, be complete as I made you. Have rest as I have rested from my work, so that you won't toil and tumble in the night, so that your dreams won't be reversed. And the magic with these seven of wands is complete. The earth needs rest. And on the open face, reveal without up and ordering the land on this. We have judgment in reverse. And what this saying to me is that we have been judging the earth all wrong as far as being there for us to use and abuse without giving glory to the Most High for providing us with such an abundant, freely given earth. And even though our judgments as earth inhabitants may be off about what it is that we are here to do, never get it twisted that justice and judgment won't be rightfully restored. even though it's in the reverse. That's because our judgment is given off the wrong judgment. Open face revealed the Nine of Swords in the upright. Nine, like I said before, it's the completion of our guardship. And these swords are something that we can wield. And we know that swords cut, and they cut to the core. They can even amputate. The tongue is the most powerful sword that the human has. There's life and there's death within the tongue. And that nine represents our guardship to wield life and death with our tongue. The earth is saying, speak life. Use your sword, that's your tongue, rightfully because it's upright. And your guardship is nine. So that balance can be restored. Stop using your tongue to tear each other down. On the up and over, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Mama Earth is saying that there's enough for us to all receive, that our thirst can be quenched. That's what the earth shows to me on a daily basis, especially when the rain falls down, flows into the streams, the rivers, the lakes, the seas, and the oceans. But someone the page, right, is someone who announces what is coming. They're in reverse. And this could be because of the imaginings of our minds as inhabitants of the earth. We're pouring our cup out, but the earth wants to fill through the love of the Most High. Because he said, my cup runneth over, but we're pouring it out. Because what we have been proclaiming of the earth is in reverse. On the up and over, we have the Four of Wands in the upright. See those wands, stars, and the four. The number four is significant because we know that that's where we can be seated. When you look at it and its statue, it becomes a chair. That chair becomes a throne, and we're sitting there. The earth can be a throne to us because as big as we think we are, it's a small world. But to the Most High God, the earth is a footstool. Up and over, some things won't be revealed. On the up and over, we have the Hermit in the upright position. The Hermit in the upright position is isolation, entanglement, enlightenment. I'm sorry, somebody might be in an entanglement. If that's one of the reasons that you don't want to come out with entanglements, that will be happening later on. Just feel like the earth woke up me this morning saying, speak for me. So we have enlightenment, sacrifice, transformation. The earth has been going through major transformations, right? As we can see with the rapid energy of the weather events and anomalies that we have been having, no one is isolated from those events. And the enlightenment within that is that maybe because we are elevating our consciousness, because all of the changes and transformations that the earth is going through, right? And that's reflective in us spiritually because we are connected. On the up and over, we have the King of Cups in the upright. The King of Cups deal with sympathy, diplomacy, indecisiveness, moderation, right? Hmm. And within that, sympathy for the earth, because we can not fathomly feel what the earth feel. I mean, we can imagine what the earth may feel as a live being, responsive to our needs and our desires. Through transformation, the ground is forever given and yielding, right? And we look at that as diplomacy. We all should be diplomats, responsive and thoughtful of the earth, advocating for the rehabilitation of the earth and no further destruction. And as well as indecisiveness, the earth is saying, stop being indecisive about what it is that you want with these transformations that I'm going through. That's what she's speaking to me. Know that everything that I give you is always going to be there. So you don't have to hoard anything. Take everything in moderation so that there'll still be something left. And this is what comes to mind with knowing how fruit trees and vegetables grow, things that nourish us, right? If I were to grow an orange tree and at the middle of its peak, I harvested all of the oranges off of that tree and left none there and put them into a storehouse. They're so abundant. I have oranges for days and months even. So to where they're more than what I can even consume. And a portion of that, large portion of that, goes to spoil in the box, not just on the tree. So it's saying be moderate with what it is that we take from the earth. Leave something for someone else to receive. Leave something for you to have to receive in another day. And I will provide, is what the earth is saying. There's no such thing as breadcrumbing when it comes from the earth. It's just about when you go to receive what is already there for you to receive. And receive that in moderation from me is what the earth is saying. Tell them if they take too much and not give me enough time to replenish myself, then yes, they will continue to see drastic changes and transformations within me because of the demand with the supply is not equally rightful. And without taking things in moderation, we won't see how abundant the earth is, because we will just be wielding our swords and rightfully. Seeds that reveal themselves, they have been turned over. We can let them go away. And on the open face, without being up and over, the devil upright. This is a major arcana. And we know that the devil is corruption, indulgence, ignorance, and resistance. Our ignorance of what the earth does for us and how it provides makes every last one of us the devil, right? When we look at the word devil, devil backwards, it's lived. But that means that when we're this, we're living backwards. It is so much more that I can go into saying with the over indulgence. The Most High God said that the earth provided everything for us to partake in, but not to overindulge. I will never forget that. Corruption. The earth is not corrupt. But this devil that any one of us can be at any given time towards each other or the earth wants us to be in corruption upon the face of the earth. Why are we corrupt? Because of the things that the earth provides. So the earth says to me that she's tired of people fighting over what it is that she gives freely. She didn't charge us anything for those. All we had to pay was attention. And we would gain everything because she speaks clearly. And on the up and over, we have the Empress in reverse, which is a major arcana. Materialism, fertility, protection, satisfaction. First time doing a live, so I will be practicing a little bit more of how to operate all of these systems. This is new to me, but speaking for those who don't have a voice to speak with or are too afraid to use their own, I will do that because I am not fearful of the things that they bring. So, on to what is in the upright, we have the Five of Cups. 5 cups. When we think about the number 5, that's the fifth element. That is ether. That is what we're actually corresponding with each other over. through this live stream. It's the ether and the role that has to play upon the earth. Is in this manner the Five of Cups: sadness, grief, imbalance, and it could be hope. And I'm just getting chills because this came after the Empress in reverse, which is materialism, fertility, protection, satisfaction. That's everything that comes up out of the earth. We get satisfaction from the material things that keep us protected from the elements. The earth is fertile, but it's in reverse because that's what we think. Because of this, right? And then the Five of Cups. It's grief, imbalance. So that lets me know that the earth is hurting because of all the pain that we have caused with grief and imbalance. That's why she's in reverse. And it's sad. But I'm not gonna let it make me cry. Because I know that's what the earth is doing. So I'll be that voice of hope and joy that's showing up through this reading. On an open face, we have the Tower in the upright position. And that's a major arcana. The Tower is destruction, necessity, cleansing, and foundation. This is what I said. This is an energy reading of the earth. We have been destructive, remember, upon the face of the earth because of our necessities. And it's time for a cleansing. I may have said that a while ago. I said that it was cleanup time because the earth had spoken to me then, just had not revealed that was the earth energy until now. This tower is in the upright. So that let me know that yes, we have been destruction upon the face of the earth. That's why. And also, we know that the earth is founded, immovable. On the open reveal, without going up and over, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is power, insight, clarity, and achievement. The Ace of Swords is power, insight, clarity, and achievement when in the upright position. But it is not upright. Well, it is in reverse. So all of those things are in reverse that could have been brought to our situation with the earth. And I will give you more clarity on what that means. The Ace of Swords in reverse is victory, complete majesty, and truth. So that is giving me exactly everything that I need to know that the earth is saying that there will be victory. There's a complete cycle that we have endured. and that we have majestically went through those cycles, right? And this is my truth in speaking for what it is that I hear from the earth, because I woke up this morning with the earth saying, "Speak for me." And all things align just as they were supposed to be, even with the help of the motherboard. Look at that. See, that's the complete cycle. Nothing else is revealing itself on the open face. So we no longer need these cards, these love seeds on this motherboard, right? That has been constructed to give help and to bring clarity to what it is that the earth is saying. For all things that are upright, for the things that are in reverse, and those that won't be revealing themselves. All of these things are justly upright. Third said it's time for us to live life abundantly and that childlike imagining of all things, being peaceful, being abundant, living our dreams, right? Even though we don't see the moon in here, we know that the earth is saying, "I am abundant, I am a provider, love me, stop tearing me down, build me up in the right manner, don't live backwards if you want to go forward." And the things that did not pass. One final card for the statement of the collective living inhabitants of the earth, which we should look forward to. We're planting seeds of healing and love and giving flowers of yellow, eating foods of that which will heal our chakra. The third form. Wait. Okay. Mama Earth, one card for the overall collective. Line sight, just for your energy to give upon my motherboard what I should receive to speak to the collective. Oh, there it is. I didn't even know. It came out right here. This is the one card. And then we do have to go up and over because we still are tilling the land. And then up and over the three of wands in reverse. The three of wands in reverse is consolidation, inevitable, winning, and prolonged. And if I were to speak anything in the sentiment of making it make sense, we have prolonged our winning for too long, and it is inevitable that we consolidate our living upon the earth. And for all those who that message resonates with, let it resonate with you all, and may it bring clarity to you for what it is that we need to do going forward as light workers, seed planters upon this face of the earth, which is our beautiful garden, right? There's more than just one Eden. The whole entire earth is that. And for all those who are looking for clarity in your love situations, I will be coming sooner than you think with something specifically from the motherboard to that person directly. And if it is your message, it will resonate with you the way that it's supposed to. Thank you for tuning in to Mama Raven, the motherboard in the Love Garden, planting seeds of love. Today on this December 28th, 2022, for the reading energy of the earth. You all be good gardeners. Thank you.